Hello everyone. Welcome to the Monday edition of the live stream. Charles says, I wish I would have picked up a 120 instead of a 90. Yep. 120s are awesome. If they weren't so expensive, I'd probably have a lot of them. But let's address these super chats. Hurry up, Bob. $2, $2, $2. I just spilled my water all over the floor. That's gonna have to wait for now. So, I did not schedule this live stream, so we might have a little smaller, more intimate live stream, maybe. We'll see. Episode number 149. Actually, there's been more, but there's only 149 that are released to the public. But there's really about 170-ish, but we're not counting those, only the ones that are on my channel still. A lot of them have been set to private, deleted, etc. So officially 149. That's what we're going with. Everyone's rolling in. The Bearded Fish Keeper, hello buddy. My friend Kyle decided to fall through some ice yesterday. If you didn't see the video, that was pretty funny. Brian, we'll have to get you in our group this weekend. I kind of quit early on Saturday. Kind of tired. Let's just start at the top. Obviously, we have Maha Plecos, Victor, V-Stag. How you doing, Charles? Nisi, the Swell Dudes, Fish Tanks. That is a swell dude. Fish and a Quarter, Kyle, Brian, KH, Mr. B's, Fish and Things. What's up? 1,000 geckos. Does anyone know anyone who sells zebra plecos? I do not. You might be able to find them on Aquabid. 1 + 1 equals 1 + 1 equals Fish Aquatics. Hello, Jeff Rose Fish Keeping. I gotta tell you, between Mahi Plecos and Jeff Rose Fish Keeping, we are at $6 in super chats. Can you trade smaller tanks for big tanks? Maybe privately. Gloria's Bettas is here, lurking while grading again. Dang Tanks, how you doing? Lucky Schmucks, Fish Tanks, Alluring Bettas, Floyd. Oh my gosh, there's too many people. I'm going to the bottom. Magic 21 Mom, thank you. You know what for. I don't know if people actually want to be called out for that, so I'll just say thank you. I thought I saw Jimmy, Taylor, Cole. Got everyone rolling in here. The Meat Man, formerly Pork Slinger. I don't know how I feel about that name, but it was funny seeing you the other day. There was no way he'd fit in the back seat. Wait, what? Chance. Now you hit your head. That's what you get. Any fry from Zebra Plecos yet? No. I was real gung-ho for about a week, and then I kind of lost interest in that. Not really lost interest, but just more important things coming up. KH says, I just got my first group of dwarf rainbows because of your rainbow fish videos. Awesome. 149 what? 149th live stream. 149th live stream. Weirdo Funny Yang. All right. Taylor Hernandez with the $2 super chat says, I love you so much. Stop wasting our money then. Doug of the North is here. Oh, I get to lurk. I am home from Cam Loops and my 55-gallon is running in my basement. Oh, and I love you too. Hello all. Anyways, back to this. 55-gallon is running in my basement in our living room. So you did get a 55-gallon. What kind of rainbows would go well with mollies, guppies, and dwarf gourami? Mollies, guppies, and dwarf gourami. Well, as long as you're okay with your fry getting eaten, really any rainbow. Except for like the dwarf rainbows. Like the pseudomagills. Oh, I get to lurk. Hello, Doug. Same old guy. Grande Bob. End the stream then. Just start a new one to make it 150. 150 will be Thursday. Yeah. Nisi says, hi, Doug of the North. 1 + 1 equals Fish Aquatics. I bought some new sand for my tank. Awesome. I don't know what same old guy is saying. Depends on what tank 2, Bobberoonie. Huh? Oh yeah, obviously it would depend on the tank size. That's a pretty important factor. Okay, so not much new going on. If anything, I built my 125 stand. Hopefully get that moved in this week. Got rid of a few fish. Nothing major. Not a lot. Just not a lot going on. Put on the ghillie hat. It's actually right here. See? It doesn't look that good because of the green screen, so all the green is washed out. But there is my ghillie suit hat. And I don't know why that's right here, but it is. All right, we got a $10 super chat from Jeff Rose Fish Keeping. I got a $10 tip today, so decided to pay it forward to my favorite 90s DIY fish tank stand videographer, commentator. Michael and I are blowing it up tonight as far as super chats go. Yup. Oh, man. How you doing, Jimmy? Jimmy says, good Kang Lee hit 1,500 subscribers. So congratulations, Kang Lee. Hey, Big Steen, it's been a while. I was just thinking about you the other day, Vince, thinking I haven't seen pine tree looms in a while. Good to see you, buddy. Ender Flight says, I'll be willing to take care of your duckweed problem. All I got to do is ship it to me. I'd rather just throw it out or give most of it to my goldfish. What do you think of German blue rams? Thinking on some. I like them. I kept them for a little bit and got rid of them. I would say they're probably higher maintenance, really clean water, warmer temperatures, but still good fish, good fish. I'm going to go with Bolivian rams next time, Bolivian. Barbara Jackson says, hey, Bob and everyone. Charles says, I came back to campus from spring break to get a tub full of killifish fry. Looks like a bunch of them hatched out over the break. That is awesome. Excited to listen and do some homework. German blue rams need low pH. If you're going to breed them, definitely. Doug of the North, no one knows. We may or may not have a monster goldfish. Also, not everyone in this chat is on Facebook. They should be, though. Yep. Nisi posting pictures of goldfish again. What else we got going on here? I got some threadfin rainbows also. I really like them. Yeah, that's actually a rainbow that I haven't kept yet. I need to. Maybe when I... So I'm going to do a 125-gallon tank with nanofish. So maybe I'll get some thread fins for that tank. Johnny O Free says, I love how when Corvus stops, your start streaming. It's almost like that was planned. Almost like it was planned. They will be like my discus then. Yeah, they go great with discus. A lot of people put them with discus. Definitely. Domestic GBRs can easily spawn at higher pH. Hatching the eggs is another story. Jeff Rose Fish Keeping says, Trevor bought a sturgeon. I know. He sent me a picture of it, and I immediately thought, this guy is crazy. But he'll be building a pool in no time. Guaranteed. If he keeps it. Are there any rainbows that can go in a 20 long? Absolutely. Any pseudomcgill, which is the scientific name, has many different types. People keep dwarf red neon rainbows, dwarf redfin rainbows. Any idea where I can get killifish eggs in the USA? Doesn't seem to be much to choose from online. I would have no idea. The only place I would know of would be Aquabid. I sometimes see them on there, but I also rarely ever look. Glenn says, good to see you alive, Bob, after nearly blowing up your house. Cut no corners on the new fish room. Looking forward to it. Glenn from Northern Ireland. Wow. Well, hello, Glenn, and thank you. What do I think of Ocean Nutrition dry food? I've never tried it. I've never tried it. Wondering, no, I posted a picture of An LFS Goldfish on Bob's Facebook group. Yep. Yep. How's the electric repairs coming along? Haven't even started. Probably won't start till next weekend. Still a lot of fish to get out of there. Sturgeon seems to be popular in koi ponds over in the UK. Interesting. How did Chance, aka Chase, like hiking in the snow? He looked like he was having a blast. Yes, Chance loved the snow. He did really well. I thought he would get colder, but he was either too excited to notice he was cold or it really didn't bother him. But he had a lot of fun. I thought we were going to be actually hiking, but apparently we did not go on a hike. We just drove around and found spots, which is cool. Had I known that, though, I would have brought my other dog, too. Bear Necessities, how you doing, Bear? We need more vids. We need more vids, brother. Black is very unstable color in goldfish. That is true. That's why I'm amazed that Patches is keeping his black and seems to be getting blacker. I want a northern pike. Like the good graphite pencils. What? Oh, what is this? What is this? Check out Killifish Conservation Breeding Group on Facebook. Lots of killie people there who can sell you eggs of rare fish. There you go. Thanks. Now to find someone who uses Facebook. Yeah, Facebook is where it's at right now. Lots and lots of fish groups. All about DIY. What's up, buddy? Your last video was legit. I'm down for the throwback style. God, it was so bad. It was so bad. I couldn't believe it. I'd love to have a sturgeon, but I have to figure out who to will it to. Would definitely outlive me. Yeah, as much fun as it would be to have a sturgeon, I don't think I could ever do it. I want a blue catfish to catch one, that is. I laughed at the last video. I laughed because it was so bad. It was one of those videos that was so bad it was kind of funny. I almost posted... What? I almost posted this was bad. Brr. Yeah, this Jimmy was way colder than my dog was. The sturgeon is only like 8 inches right now. It's an 180 gallon for the time being. It's not my fault. The wife made me do it. Happy wife, happy life. Yep. Cole never says I'm with him. Hello. Hello, fish fam. Hello, Deb. You should have gotten that African lungfish. Yeah, I kind of screwed the pooch on that one. MJ Aquatic says, hey, Steen and Fish Fam, hello. Will 2 dwarf rainbows be okay? Can't find any more. Local, other, I mean, it's not ideal. You definitely are going to want to keep looking. But if you can't find any more, then that's going to have to be okay until you get more. But they should definitely be, you know, in groups of 6. You could try different rainbows of the same size, would be okay as well. Does Jimmy own a drone? Definitely. Yep. Literally apologized at the end. I certainly did. I made a new ending after I edited it. I went back and made a new ending because it was just so bad. I got it. Thank you. Wandering, check your Instagram DM. Jimmy does own a drone. The deburring clip of the sanding block you put in there a couple times was perfect. Yeah. Oh man, I laughed so hard. Big J Aquatics Babe says, what's up all? It's been a long time. How y'all doing tonight? We are all doing great. I got my pregnant wife to help out with putting shims under my 400-gallon tank yesterday. I must be lucky. Oh yeah. Yep, always helpful. Pregnant though, I don't know about that. All right. I'm just curious how many people Well, we hit 100, which is not bad for not scheduling it. I have my wife's mother help me build all the stands. Jeez. She has every tool I could ever need. Well, that must be nice. Holy Chris, no one has mentioned food yet. Well, now you went and did it. Now you gone and done it. I have so much free time. I'm not used to chat being so slow. Wow, that is a pretty goldfish. Casey, what's up, buddy? All about DIY. Taylor needs to get pregnant before she can help lift tanks. Hello, Bob. You're having a particularly excellent evening. Oh, hope you're having. Yeah, I'm having a good day. The tank holds water and the wife was safe. Hopefully it continues to hold water. I'm eating a lime popsicle. Gotta run. See you next time. Thank you, Johnny O'Free. That was a great video. I meant to do that. Mr. B's Fishing Thing says it's nice. Yeah, I don't even know what to say. Comments are going slow. You can read the rest of the chat like a robot. How are the Dragon Gobies, and they'll be rehomed or kept? So far, I'm keeping them. So far, they're doing great. However, I have been slowly lowering the salinity so that I can put them in fresh water at least for a little bit. Looks like people didn't set their clocks. No, Taylor, I did not schedule this live stream. So I was actually kind of curious how many people would show up without scheduling the live stream. Normally I do it like on Sunday or, you know, over the weekend. But I was just kind of curious how many people would show up if I didn't schedule it. Because, no real reason. I don't know what I would do with that data anyways. Just curiosity. Wandering Aquatics says, if rainbow fish never existed, what would be your go-to fish? Probably epistogrammas. There was a fish that was my go-to fish before rainbow fish, actually. And that is Cyprichromis. They're still a go-to fish. They're just really expensive and really hard to find. I have 4 different types currently, but they're pretty much the cichlid equivalent of a rainbow fish. If rainbow fish did not exist, neither would Bob. If I were to make a Steenfott robot, I'd give him a 2-foot power cord so he couldn't attack me. All the best showed up. Are there any different fish that you're thinking about getting now that you have to redo the fish room? I'm going to be doing a nano tank with actual... It's going to be not a nano tank, nano species in a 125-gallon tank. And I was actually looking at fish today, like dwarf hatchet fish, dwarf pencil fish. I'm probably going to do like groups of 12 and have hopefully like multiple little schools of fish going all over the tank. Taylor Hernandez with the $2 super chat says, hit the like button, heart. So yeah, that's going to be new. I would like to find some, not scarlet baddis, but some different baddis species. I think that would be fun. Another nano fish. What else? Otherwise, I'm not sure. I'll be setting up a cichlid tank again, an African cichlid tank. What else? I'm not sure. A flower horn fish. Well, that's going in your fish tank. Okay, we will hit the like. Well, thank you. Love big nano tanks. Yeah, I'm not sure how I'm going to do it. I mean, you guys know my style. I just take my hardscape and toss it in from across the room, and wherever it lands, that's where it goes. And I do the same thing with plants. I just throw them in, and whatever they stick to, wherever they settle, that's where they grow. So, I don't know. We'll see. Honor Scott is here. Hello, Bob. You got to get your rainbow fish game. Get some, which look pretty similar to rainbows, but they are really killifish. I try to get into killifish. I've bought probably, I don't know, 4 or 5 different types, and for some reason, I don't know. Like, they're awesome. I like them, but I never It's not a fish that I like just sit down and watch. This might be a dumb question, but how does one become a moderator? Be present when there are no moderators around, and I need one, and then I pick someone. But that's pretty rare these days because I have a lot of moderators. Atlantic Aquarium says, "Hey Bob, hello. Aren't cichlids tough with your water?" Yeah, but I've done it before. I've bred lots of African cichlids, so yeah, I mean, and I have lake Tanganyika tanks. Only 61 likes, 116 people watching. No Bob needs to get his reptile amphibian game up. I guess that would be new. I've been trying to find like good videos just to get some tips on building my terrarium. Paludarium, terrarium, whatever, vivarium, something arium. So yeah, I've been like just watching tips and things like that. I'll probably just do the typical tough stuff, background and waterfall, blah blah blah. I liked and then shared Bob's live stream tonight. Join the fun. Thank you. Aren't cichlids, got that one. Or you send me money and I'll tell you how. No, Bob needs to get on his egg. Okay, got that one. Not reading that one. You need to be accepted by Bob. I liked, shared. Yep. Dart frogs for the terrarium. Either dart frogs or mantella frogs. Basically the same thing. I flashed him twice last stream. He never modded me. Yep. I am busy doing homework, but I'll listen in the background. A Bobcast. Sorry, bad joke. A Bobcast. Big J Aquatics and Vape with the $5 super chat says, "Bob is awesome. Let's get Bob to 30K. Keep up the good work, Bob. You're a cool dude. God bless." Thank you, Big J Aquatics. Good to see you again. It's been a long time. Hello, Bob. Good evening, guys. Greetings from Slovakia. Slovakia. Wow. I think that's a new one for me. I don't think we've ever had someone from Slovakia chime in, so that's awesome. Yes, I definitely ignore the inappropriate comments. At least I try to. Sometimes they slip through and I just read the teleprompter, but I think I catch most of them. Oh, use that. What? I bought a can of bloodworms and it freaking stinks horrible. Not like frozen bloodworms at all. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you can get some real smelly food. This time change is messing with me, but I'm always late. Wasn't it yesterday? Like Saturday night? Wasn't Saturday night the time change? Like, I feel like all your guys' clocks should be right. Or, you know, figured out by now. But good to see you. I had a terrarium with firebelly toads and a 40 long. Loved it. I do have my 33-gallon long too, but I think it's too short. It's just, I don't have a lot of fun in that tank because it's too short. Do I have a lava lamp or a love lamp? I have no idea what a love lamp is. I assume you're talking about Ron Burgundy again, but I do not have a lava lamp. Roger, I got some too, and now only one betta fish can eat them since my other fish died during the 6 days without power. It's pretty good here always. Canned. It's called can o' bloodworms, but it's not actually a can. It's just a plastic container. My Pacu is growing really fast. Yep. That's what they do. 33 long would be nice for some. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm never going to get rid of that tank ever because it's such a rare size. But every time I set it up, I end up taking it down after a couple months because I'm just like, yeah. Yeah, it's kind of the same. I have the same problem with the Lowboy, actually, because that's even shorter. And then once you put in, you know, 1.5 inches or 2 inches of substrate, you only have like 8 inches of room to work with. No one needs a Pacu. Yeah, definitely not a fish for me, but hey, more power to you as long as you can, you know, keep them adequately. Lampi Achilles. Any advice for a new angelfish fry keeper? They breed in my 45-gallon planet tank. Fry or just free swimming now? You could try dry food and see if they'll take it, unless you want to go with like micro worms or, you know, all the small live foods. But I would start with like Hikari First Bites or even Rapashi in powder form and see if they'll eat that. Bob likes things to stink. That's why he likes me or loves me. Yep, that's true. That's true. Stinky, stinky. Holy smokes, I almost missed the stream because of daylight savings time. I don't know. I guess I'm losing it because I thought that was Saturday night. Maybe this wasn't the stream to not schedule. I don't know. Dang Tank says, I don't know, I love my 33 long. Yeah, there's a lot I can do with it, but I don't know. I feel like I'm always wanting to, like every time I set it up, after a couple months, I'm always thinking, man, I wish this was a 55 gallon or a 40 gallon long. But that's just me. Rainbow fry food that isn't live. You're gonna have a problem with that because rainbow fry are really small and can be really picky. This is why I don't raise rainbows. Anytime I have a batch of rainbows hatch out, maybe like 3 or 4 survive out of the whole spawn, just because it's such a pain. Such a pain. If you don't want to do live foods, you're gonna have a tough time. Have you ever kept an Oscar? Nope. Nope. I don't know that I will ever keep an Oscar, ever. It was Saturday night, Sunday morning. I just forgot about it. Yeah, I mean, and your clocks even change it automatically now, so I don't know. Shelly tank, then sand substrate. It was a Shelly tank for a very long time. Both my 33 gallon and my 50 gallon low boy were both Shelly tanks. Pat says, great stream. Thanks, Pat. I admit I have owned a Pacu and a common Pleco. Sorry. Mile High Plecos has a giant common Pleco. Well, you can put it with your giant sturgeon pretty soon. I don't know that those would go well together. Why don't you want to keep an Oscar? Just wondering. It's hard to find a good quality Oscar, for one. I mean, you can get them as fry and do it right, but I don't know. I'm just not interested in like the big Central South American cichlids at all. They just don't interest me. A lot of like the bigger aggressive fish just don't interest me. I feel like it limits me on what I can do. So yeah, but we are getting a flower horn though. I feed my rainbow fry Hikari First Bites. Yeah, definitely try it. Like I said, if you want something easy to try to feed your fry, try Hikari First Bites or Rapashi in the powder form. You don't need to mix it up. But you can certainly mix it up and put like a brick in there and see if they'll graze on it. But the powder works pretty well. What substrate would I recommend for a 125 Tetra tank with mostly rock and driftwood and some plants? One, it would depend on the plants. So if you're gonna have like any heavy root feeders, I would probably do like Eco Complete. And I mean, it depends on your budget too, because Eco Complete's gonna get really expensive. I plan on doing Eco Complete in my 125 gallon, but it's also gonna be heavily planted, hopefully. If you're just, you know, doing real easy plants, you could just do sand. I always think the fish look better on dark sand. I realize the sand I get is like a tan color, but that's because it's really cheap. But if I only had like 1 or 2 tanks, I would do like black sand. Sergeant, I guess you can get cheap black sand too. I don't know. Really, it's all about personal preference. Sergeant Tank Pets, Jeremy with the $1 super chat. What's going on, Jeremy? Good to see you here. What's new with your channel? Less live streams, more produced videos. I think I saw that somewhere, right? That'll be cool. Not that live streams aren't cool, but everyone loves produced videos, especially YouTube. Flower horn for Taylor. Yep, cool. Thanks for answering, Bob. Love all your tanks. Thank you. Love flower horns and their chens. As soon as you're ready for some SACA cichlids, I'll send you some of my yeah. You know, I'm good with just the pistogrammas. Hi, Bob and everyone. Sorry I'm a little late today. Hello, Watanabe Tanks. I don't know if I pronounced that right, but that's how I say it. I wish I could find that lapis luster. Oh, that pesky lapis luster. Yeah, and it's funny that no one can find that, and there's like 3 or 4 places around me that sell it. It's kind of funny to me. I don't know why. I agree. Stay with the friendlier fish instead of aggressive ones. Yep. Taylor says, I do lurk in Sergeant's live streams. It's true. That is a true statement. I'm actually debating breaking down my South American cichlid big boys to get a rainbow tank. Blame Bob and Lucas Bretz. Yeah, I just like community tanks, friendly fish, because if I got a tank of an Oscar and, you know, other aggressive fish, and I'd be like, hey, here's like 20 tetras that are really awesome, but I can't put them in my tank. I can't buy them. Whereas if I had like a rainbow tank, I could throw in 20 tetras on any time of the day, you know. My hunt plecos, me too. I like common plecos. I just have to know what you're gonna end up with. Yeah, as long as you know. The thing that grinds my gears is the people in pet stores that sell them as algae eaters. There'll be a tank of common plecos right here, and then right next to it, there's a tank of bushy nose plecos. It's like, just sell the bushy nose plecos. People are strictly buying common plecos for algae eating fish, and they don't even eat algae. I don't care what anyone says. If your common pleco is eating algae, it is starving. But yeah, just sell bushy nose plecos. I think most people would be okay with spending $6 on a bushy nose pleco that's going to actually do what you want it to do and stay manageable, than $2 on a common pleco that's going to get 10 feet long and cause havoc in your fish tank. But that's just my rant. I don't remember what fish those were. We talk about too many fish. I found a 55 gallon on Facebook for $20. It has so much scales. What? I found a 55 gallon on Facebook for $20. It has so much scale. I don't know what that means. I mean, if it's in good condition, I guess that's a really good price. Is lapis luster sand the same as cement lapis luster? I have no idea. All I know is the lapis luster sand that I buy is used for sandblasting. So if you're looking for the lapis luster sand, don't go to like rock yards, things like that. Go to sandblasting companies. That's where you want to look. I think the plecos that look like Bob with their beards. Oh yeah, bushy nose plecos. Yep. Oh, calcium deposits. You can. So here's how much I hate calcium deposits. I had a 210 gallon aquarium that I got for free that was previously used as salt, and the whole back pan and side panels were covered in like that purple algae, whatever that stuff is. All the way around the rim, the overflow boxes was all crusted in calcium. And I spent about a week trying to clean that, and I was like, screw it, I'm getting rid of this tank. Get it out of my house. It's not worth it, even for free. So I got rid of it. Oh, the African cichlids, yes. Those are the peacock cichlids. Lime scale, I think they meant, yeah, yep. So a lot of people will say to use distilled white vinegar to get that off, but it did not work for me. I even soaked it. Granted, this tank was up and running for like 7 or 8 years, so it was really crusted on there, but it was awful. I just got rid of it. Lapis luster sand, as we know it now, won't be available in about 3 years. Better stock up now if you prefer it for substrate. Why is it going away? I just bought stock in that company. It better not go away. I buy so much of it that I actually bought stock in that company. If that company's going under, I'm going to be real sad. How many hours a week do you spend maintaining your tanks? Not as much as you would think. So it takes me about 5 hours to do water changes on all of them. And then once a month, I'll spend an entire day like scraping algae off the front glass and things like that. And then, you know, I don't do any maintenance during the week, really. Yeah, razor blades. No, there was nothing. I looked online. I watched every single video. People were like, use razor blades. No, that didn't work. Nothing worked. I almost just lit it on fire. Daryl Deemer with the $10 super chat. Thank you, my friend. No comment, but you know, we do appreciate your appreciation. I wonder if a strong acid or something like Bartender's Friend, if that's what it's called, could cut through thick scale. I have no idea. All I know is I will never ever ever buy a salt tank again. Even, well, I mean, I didn't even buy this one. It was free. What did you ever name the Cresty? There were some good suggestions, but when I looked at them and then looked at the names, I just couldn't find anything that fit. So she still doesn't have a name. Yes, razor blades and vinegar. It was, I mean, on a smaller tank, it wouldn't be so bad, but this was an 8-foot tank, and it would have taken forever. My High Pleco says, I put all my L183 in a planted tank and love how it looks. Yeah, those are awesome. Super awesome. I only see mine like probably once a month. Home Depot carries Cemex Lapis Luster, but it's the wrong size grade. It's too fine. I've used the number 1. I use number 1. So all of my tanks have number 2, but I have used number 1 for my Shellies, for my shell dwellers. And not all Home Depots carry them either, Barbara, because they don't carry them in my state. Home Depot doesn't. If you're not in a hurry to use the tank, you can fill it with really soft water and the scale will dissolve on its own. Yeah, I just didn't have room. I mean, I don't even have room for all the empty tanks that are in my garage right now. So to cram another 8-footer in there, it was just, or 6-footer, it wasn't worth the time. Plus I got it for free and sold it for money, so, you know, can't complain about that. Cemex will find another source, but the sand may not be the same. Interesting. California shutting down where they are sourcing the sand off the coast. Interesting. Got rid of a free 55-gallon after trying to clean the calcium buildup. It was horrible. Yeah. It's just not a good time. It's not a good way to spend all that time. All my tanks have number 2 also. Haven't gravel vacked in a while. Yep. I really like number 1, but I can't imagine trying to grow plants in number 1. Make a sump out of it. Dude, it was a glass tank. It was between all the buildup and it being a glass tank, which means it was extremely heavy to even move around. I just got rid of it. If it was an acrylic tank, I probably would have kept it. But I don't like big glass tanks. What kind of Cyprochromis do you have? I have Utinta. I have bicolor blackfin. I have tricolor blackfin, and the only difference that I can see is that the tricolors are jumbo, so way bigger. And then, gosh, what's the other one? I'm blanking out on the other one, but the other ones are my favorite. They have the black speckles on them, yellow and black speckles. Mineral deposits are the worst. Yep. You have to use elbow grease when you clean it. I use my elbow grease for something else. Hey Bob, I'm setting up a 55-gallon. That did not sound very good. I meant that I like to spend my time doing other things in my fish room. Hey Bob, I'm setting up a 55-gallon, 4-foot-long planted tank. I just can't decide what type of rainbow I want. I'm leaning towards dwarf neons, but was wondering if you have any good ideas for other types. It depends on what you have access to, but I think no matter which ones you get, you'll be happy with them. With a 4-foot tank, you could definitely do something bigger than dwarf neons. If you want to get like yellows or Bosemani, the Millennium Rainbows are really nice. So, I mean, really, I would just look around and find one that you really like. Although, you know, a large school of dwarf neon rainbows is really awesome. Big glass tanks are heavy AF. Yes, they are. Definitely. Lost a black ghost knife recently, but the other fish all seem to be doing just fine. Any tips for keeping black ghost knives happy and healthy? I would steer clear of them because unless you have a monster tank, I don't know. I think those are another fish that probably might be abused a little bit. So I've never kept one because I feel like I don't have a tank big enough for one. But I think the secret is lots and lots of live and frozen food. That was a bad Bob moment, and it wasn't even meant that way. Jeez, told you Bob was a one-man band, and he okay. Moving on. Anyone ever try making an L-shaped tank out of 2 broken ones? If so, how did it come out? I've never seen anyone do that. What you have to remember, like, you can't take 2 55 gallons and make it an L tank, and because that glass, especially with the new tanks they're making now, like the cheap Tetra tanks, they're not gonna be able to hold the pressure of 110 gallons, whereas that thin glass can hold the pressure of a 55 gallons, of 55 gallons of water. So that's one thing you have to kind of take into consideration. But I've never seen anyone specifically do it that way. How are your goldfish doing, Bob? The goldfish are doing amazing. Pretty good. No problems. I don't feed them very often because I'm trying not to grow them out really fast. So they just get small amounts every single day. But they're doing awesome. I'll ramp that back up once the fish room's done. But I'm trying to make sure nothing breeds or nothing grows insanely fast right now. Jeffrey, hello. Bob, turn that 33 into a tall vivarium conversion and get electric blue. I want mud skippers. If I come across mud skippers before my low boys set back up, it'll be a mud skipper tank. And then I have to have tops on my tanks because my humidity can get out of control really fast. I think a huge school of coolie loaches would be really neat. Yeah, I want to get like 100 of them. Like, can you imagine like 100 coolie loaches? That would be insane. My favorite rainbow fish is goiter river rainbow fish, trifasciata. Yeah, and the nice thing about the trifasciata is that there's a few different collection points. So there's even some color variations between the the trifasciata. So those are pretty nice fish. What would I stock a planted 15-gallon with? Rainbow fish. Duh. Come on, Turtle Girl. You knew I was going to say that. Have I missed updates on the dragonfish? How are they doing? Haven't you talked about them for quite a while? Maybe I'll make a video of them tomorrow. They're doing just fine. Like I said, well, we actually talked about them for about a second earlier. I said I've been slowly lowering the salinity on the brackish tank. And I think I'm getting pretty close. I've been doing this for when I'm doing my water changes. I've been adding less and less salt for almost 2 months now. So we'll see. We'll see. I know there's 2 different types of dragon gobies. One can go in freshwater. One can go in freshwater for a little bit. So we'll see. But I'm gonna try it. Who is your favorite fish YouTuber, not including yourself? I don't think I can answer that without pissing other channels off. To be honest, I don't even watch other fish channels, so that's a hard question to answer based on I couldn't even tell you the last time I watched. I think the last video I watched that had to do with fish. Gosh, let's pull up my history. This might be a fun experiment. History. That's not my history. That's most viewed. What the heck? Oh, I had to wait for this whole page to load. Okay, history. Okay, we're going way down the list. Well, the last fish video was my own, but that's only because someone commented on it and I went to it to reply. Still scrolling, still scrolling. There's another one of my videos. Still scrolling. Oh, here's one. Jay Wilson. This video is from a fish YouTuber, but it did not have fish in it. So many aquarium YouTubers to list must see. That was from Jay Wilson. Before that, still going, still going, still going. Yeah. So I don't watch fish tubers, apparently. Oh, here we go. The Bearded Fish Keeper was the last real... Hey, get out of there. Chance. So the Bearded Fish Keeper was the last one. There's no date on here. But yeah, there you go. The Bearded Fish Keeper. That was the last true fish video that I watched. There's Aqua Pros. Mr. Science Geek. Still going. Lots of reptile videos. Lots of reptile videos. We're well over a month now. And I'm not counting live streams because I lurk in a lot of live streams. There's another one from the Bearded Fish Keeper. Apparently I really like the Bearded Fish Keeper. Susan. There's Susan. Oh, that's a live stream. So yeah. You know, when you have 30 fish tanks, and you got to maintain your own fish tanks, and then you got to make videos, the last thing I want to do is sit down on YouTube and watch fish videos. I mean, really, by the end of the day. Yeah, it's not that I don't like them. I'm subscribed to like 400 fish channels. But yeah, you know, like they say mechanics have the worst vehicles. Same idea. I watched one of your I watched one of your turtle videos, but I honestly don't remember which one. I spent a long time watching reptile videos, and I watched one of your turtle ones in there somewhere. What kind of dog is Chance? Well, we're still waiting on the results. I did do the DNA test. I should hopefully have that pretty soon. You watched my video, bro, and had a shot on my 125. Yeah, but it's not a fish video. It's not a fish video. Now, if you want to throw live streams into there, there's a lot more, but I don't really count live streams as fish videos. He works a lot and does a lot with the videos. Huh? Oh yeah, if you guys didn't watch Swisky's video from yesterday, you guys should definitely check that out. It was a pretty cool video. What else did I miss? Anyways, yeah, you guys should definitely be checking out Swisky's channel if you're not all subscribed. I'm sure a lot of you are. But yeah, there's a lot of fish keepers on in his videos, so, well, I mean, not a lot, but those DNA tests are a joke. Well, I don't know if I believe that, but I do value your opinion. It had a lot of good reviews and it was really expensive, so we'll see. You don't watch aquarium co-op videos? Nope. But that's okay because he doesn't watch my videos either. For the same reason. I mean, and it's even worse for him because it's his business. So, you know, he has his business, he has his YouTube, he has his own tanks. It's just a matter of time, you know. Do you have time to sit down and watch videos? When I go to YouTube, it's to like de-stress and get away from it, you know. Kent Cat says nothing, but has a $5 super chat, so thank you. Yeah, watch my video, get me to 5K. Yeah, you only need like a couple hundred more, right? I haven't looked in a while, but I think you're just a few hundred away. Peppy the Frog says, I just got some axolotls. Let the man enjoy his DNA results. Pretty confident that it's Dogo Argentina, just by the markings and, you know, basically all of it, but we'll see when it comes back. Jimmy's videos are pretty much the only thing I watch all the way through, and every single one, no matter what. The cinematics are just so good, and the cutting keeps my attention. Steenfott Aquatics, I have an acrylic 60 cube. Will running CO2 hurt it? Not at all, unless you're like really pumping it in there, but no. The size of the tank doesn't really matter with CO2. I totally want some, just don't have the tank for them yet. Steenfott Aquatics, several of my Saluki friends did it just to see, and some came back as pit bulls and said they were a mix, basically. I mean, maybe they don't have purebreds. You know, you never know. I don't know. I can't tell you. Okay, packing up and heading home. Is there another live stream after this? I haven't seen Rick, but Rick normally goes on after me, Mr. Science Geek. Bob is not the father. Thank heavens. What's the minimum size tank for some rainbows? It depends on which rainbows. Most of your average rainbows are going to want a 4-foot tank, except for your dwarf species. Am I going to buy State of Decay 2? I have no idea what that is. Dinner is ready. Have a great chat, y'all. Awesome fish keepers. Thank you, Nisi. I also find it hard watching other fish videos myself, being a creator and spending so much time around fish. I still try to watch them, though. Yep. Sometimes I put them on at night, and, you know, I fall asleep watching them. It's not any indication of the video being boring. It's just I'm tired, and it's night, and I'm going to sleep. Also, no Mr. Science Geek tonight, so there is no live stream after this one that I'm aware of. Pitbull is not a breed. That's true. Just got back from the store. Got great deals. API bottom pellets for $2.98 and 4 ounce. Got 3 also good deals on pellets for my turtles. Well, it's always nice to find good deals, especially when this hobby is so expensive. Check it then. Bob, State of Decay 2. Well, I don't want. What is it? LOL, no one wants to be told they're colorblind. No one wants to have a purebred be a mutt. That is true. I only buy mutts. That's my philosophy. They have so many baby Mississippi map turtles at my LFS in Ellensburg. I am confused though because I thought there was a rule in Washington that they had to be a certain size. I'm not sure what the law is, but there's definitely a law. If the turtle girl is here, she would know what the law is. There's definitely a law about turtles, though, because there was a pet store right by me that was selling like 1-inch turtles, and they actually got shut down. Jeremy is gonna stand in. There you go, Jeremy. I'm assuming Sergeant Tank Jeremy. I assume. Chestnut Brown says, "Read my last chat." Ugh, I gotta scroll up. Just got back from the store. Oh, I did read that one. What you talking about, Willis? Rescues are the best. Yep. Bob. Oh, I already read that one. It's a game, man. I got no time for any more games, man. I'm way too addicted to this one. JH Aquatic says, "How are you, sir?" That is my dad's name. I am not sir. I'm doing great. Doing great, Joseph. Thank you. Hope you're doing well. Pure breed is just a mutt who started to breed true. I don't know. Dog people. Everyone every pet has those people though, right? The dog people have the purist. The cat people have the crazy cat ladies. The fish people have the fish police. There's always got to be a group of people that ruin it for everyone. Oh, good. I'll lurk in there while doing water changes. Was it Joanne and company that got shut down because of small turtles? No, they retired. Which was a real pisser. The employees. So Joanne and company was a fish store that's been here since like 1985 that shut down probably about 4 years ago now. And they just went out of business and closed the store. Like the employees were offering to buy it. People wanted to buy it and continue it because it's like a well-known brand in the area. They paid their employees really well, especially for a fish store. And they were just like, nope, we're just selling off everything and moving to Arizona to retire. We don't even care about this store. So that was kind of disheartening, but you know, it's their store. They can do what they want. In my opinion, the law is stupid. Still a law. Oh, yeah, you're not supposed to sell under 4 inches because of salmonella. I'm the law. Oh, I'm the law is stupid because parents should not let the kids put turtles in their mouth in the first place. Who's put turtles in their mouth? It's the same people that are licking poison dart frogs. That's who. Wee oo, wee oo, wee oo. Tell me about it, Bob. That was my go-to store. I cleaned up when they went out of business. I saw Corey in there many a times, and we were always trying to scavenge, and we even fought over one item. But Corey was much closer friends with him than I was, so he got it. But I went in and scooped up all the sump kits when they were 90% off. So I have bio balls for days, and I don't even use bio balls. That's what's funny. What else? Tide Pod eaters, yep. Where is Mr. Science Geek? He probably has family stuff going on. No stream tonight, though. How are the guppies doing? The guppies are doing great. Both of them. Both tanks of guppies are doing awesome. Jamie McDonald says, I made it. Sorry I'm late. Just saying hi. Hello, Jamie. I'm starting to get hungry. Same people eating pods. Yep, back to the pods. Someone needs to brand that immediately and make their own candy, like some type of pod candy. It's $1 million idea for anyone who wants to run with it right there. Pod candy. My shrimp finally bred after a year. That's awesome. Sometimes it just takes them a while to settle in. Don't you all remember the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle craze and everybody had a baby red-eared sliders? Well, evidently kids got salmonella. Also, people released them when they got too big and it was a mess. Yes, that is a huge problem here in Washington. Messed up the ecosystem. I can rant for hours. Yeah, don't get Turtle Girl ranting. Come on, guys. We only got 4 minutes left. Taylor says, hit that like button. Yeah, we got 4 minutes left. Hit the like button. We also have the 150th live stream coming up on Thursday. So, actually, how many people do we have? Oh, we still hit over 150 for not scheduling it, so that's kind of neat. Now I know I can be super lazy and not even schedule it, and people will show up. So there you go. That would be a horrible idea. Screw you, buddy. I'm gonna do it. Make $1 million out of spite and shove it in your face. But you'll still be better than me at PUBG, so I would have lost in the end. Don't stick the Turtle Girl in your mouth. What? I saw a donut that was iced like a Tide Pod. I just got a Ninja Turtle tattoo instead. Saltwater taffy tidal pods. There you go. Bob can resist easy now that he got 150 viewers. Rest easy. Straight up ooze canister TGRI from the old school movies. Yeah. That's one of my favorite parts. The best part in that movie is right at the beginning. This is Secret of the Ooze, folks. When the kid is delivering that pizza, and there's like some girl standing outside his pizza shop, and he's like, which one of you ladies wants to ride with me tonight? And they say, dream on, dweeb, or something like that. And then he says, this is awesome, he says, okay, but when I do, I'll dream of something a little thinner. Oh, sick burn. Sick burn. Actually, doubts can be fine. What? Bob, will you eat tater tots and ketchup? I'm trying to cut back on my carb intakes, but we'll see. I eat a lot of bread and potatoes already. It's going to be hard. I got to get back into hiking shape. Ninja rap. I still have a 60-gallon from December. I can't decide what to do with it. Put in rainbow fish. Okay, we got 1 minute left. I got to thank the super chatters here real quick, as well as thanks to everyone watching. Mile High Plecos, Taylor Hernandez, Jeff Rose, Fish Keeping, Taylor Hernandez, Big J, Aquatics, and Vape, which is a very odd combination of words. Sergeant Tank Pets even, and Daryl Deemer, and Kent Cats. Thanks everyone for the super chats. To the new patron I got this week, thank you. Well, last weekend, thank you to you. You know who you are. And thanks for everyone that's watching and shared and liked and just hung around and, you know, talked fish. It was fun. We'll be here Thursday for the 150th live stream. So I hope to see everyone then. And I think that'll do it. See you then.